Hey you guys, this is Jay here. We're back with another, well, we're here actually with 2 weeks. We got kind of busy last week with some house stuff, so we weren't able to run to the comic book store. So today's video is going to be a little different. Like I said, we are covering 2 weeks. So this first week is going to be June 1st. So I'm going to go over those first. And then the second half is going to be June 8th, I think. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff that came out over the past 2 weeks. I haven't got to read anything. I've been catching up on everything like I said. So, sweet. If you are liking these videos or these comic picks, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. And let us know down in the comments what you think, if you got any suggestions. Alright, so let's get into it. So, first up for June 1st, we have, I'm gonna show you like this. Yes, this is Batman Annual for 2022. I've been catching up on Batman. I'm in the middle of the Shadow War arc right now, which is covering, I think it crosses like Batman, Deathstroke, and Robin. I think we're getting ready to get into something new. I know there's hints of it throughout Shadow War. I know there was like, see what Ghost Killer and his little clown hunter are doing in this issue. So yeah, if you interested in Batman, the annual came out June 1st. So it still should be on shelves, so go check it out. Next up, Black Panther, number 6. Stuff is happening with Black Panther. They're switching Wakanda. They're in the middle of switching Wakanda over to a democracy, not a monarchy. Who can T'Challa trust? And can we even trust T'Challa at this point? But what they're setting up in this is pretty cool, and I'm liking it. Can't wait to read this one. Okay, so next up is the number 1. It looked interesting, looked creepy. I love that. When my comics are creepy, I love it. This is called The Closet. I don't even know what it's about. I'm looking forward to reading this. If you're interested in getting into a number 1, a creepy number 1, I would say check this out. I don't know what it's even about. Next up on the list is Little Monsters. Which one is this? Number 4. So far I've been digging it. It's just like a bunch of rascals, a bunch of kids who are vampires. You know, I think in issue 2 they find like this human guy, and one of them bites him and like, I taste blood, being like, oh man, we get real power from human blood. Yeah, if you're into like kids killing people, check out Little Monsters. And they're vampires. And I love the fact that the artwork is on like all in black and white, and then like when you see blood, it's red, so that's the only color you get. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up, Miles Morales number 38. Anyway, so this is Miles Morales number 38. I just finished Miles, I think 34 through 37. The story's interesting. It's not anything to write home about, but he's been working with this clone of himself, and like him and the clone have been fighting. I think it's an alternate universe version of himself, so yeah, I don't know where this one goes, but it's on the pull list, so I had to get it. After that, one of my favorites, I'm actually behind on this one, is The Nice House on the Lake. The story is about a group of acquaintances. Everybody knows everybody. They're all friends. They're all like mutual friends of this guy. I'm not gonna spoil what he is or what's going on with it, but he invites them to this. It's not a spoiler. He invites them to this nice house. It has like everything. It's like a mansion, one of them, like a modern day mansion. It overlooks a lake, and you know, something goes on, and they realize they're all trapped there, and they all can't really escape. This is another one I would put in the creepy corner. It's really, really good. Each issue up until I think I'm at 6, or I think I read up to 6. So this is issue 9. So I'm like 3 behind. But each issue up until that point is kind of like a character study on each character in this mansion. It's really cool. I was digging this cover. I'm like, that's me in a sauna. Check this one out. It's a good one. Next up is Darth Vader 23. Is that 23? Yeah, 23. We're at 23. Feels like forever. I like Darth Vader, so I got nothing to say. It's been this weird, it takes place between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and at first it was like he's trying to find out who made Luke weak, And now it's him and Padme's, I can't remember her name, starts with an S. They're working together to take down Crimson Dawn, or they're using Crimson Dawn for something. I can't remember, but yeah, if you like Star Wars and I mean, all the Star Wars comics are now canon with the movie, so it's kind of like, it's a lot to read, and you just gotta pick and choose what you want to read, because it's a lot. So next up, Strange number 3, Strange's wife, or ex-wife, or a strange, like that, lover, Clea, I might be saying her name wrong, he died. Strange died, and she took over as Sorcerer Supreme. Look at that artwork on there. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, that first issue was an Art Germ cover, so that's what got me into reading this. I'm not really a Doctor Strange reader, but she's trying to bring him back from the dead, basically, and now she's like, I gotta break rules, you know, I'm from the dark dimension, I can do whatever I want, I'm a warlord. It's a lot going on here. I like it. I'll stick with it. I think it's only a couple issues, so it's not gonna hurt the collection, you know, so yeah, Marvel. Okay, last up, and I'm gonna have to read this one. Where or what's the farthest place from here? This cover's just black, so there's nothing, there's something on it I can't see. This is another fun, out there comic. It's about a bunch of kids, or adults, like that middle range, and like the world has ended. There's no adults. There's like different factions, and like these weird sentient ghost things are going around hunting people down. I can't sell this one. It's just one of those ones that's like, it's curious, you gotta pick it up if you want to know what it's about. I do like that it's kind of like it feels like a couple people just like, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if this happened? That's what this is, and I would say pick it up if you're kind of like on an indie hunt for just something wild and out there. So yeah, what's the farthest place from here? Check it out. I just realized you might hear Op over here barking, so I might have to like, he's here. This is his home. He's chewing a bony. So that was June 1st comic pool. Let's jump into these June 8th, because this week, I think we had some good ones. Some of them I probably can't even talk about because I'm trying to keep it PG. They might have been a little rated R. So let's jump right into June 8th, 2022. First up, it's a Black Label, DC Black Label. This is a cool looking Aquaman cover. I love this line on the back. It's a quote on the back that says, "We cannot drown the truth, no matter how deep or far we let them sink." I don't know, but that cover to me is dope, and I like Black Label. This is called Aquaman Andromeda, I think. Yeah, Andromeda. I don't know what it's about. I didn't even read like a synopsis. I just was like, I like that cover. The artwork looks dope. It wiggled onto my pool, so yeah, I'm excited to read that one. This one was just stuck in my pool because they do suggestions. DC's getting ready to do this Dark Crisis thing. So here we have Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. Actually, Dark Crisis #1 came out this week. I hadn't read this one, so I picked this one up because I was like, I gotta go read all the Justice League to catch up to see what this is about. So we'll see. I'm excited. I like when just like DC does these kind of events. I read all of Dark Metal, or Dark Knight's Metal. If there's anything like it, the Dark Crisis, we'll see. All right, so jumping into the regulars. We got Batman, I don't know the number, 124. We're that high up in there. I think 22 through 23 was all tied into the Deathstroke story, or Deathstroke Robin story, the Shadow Wars. I have to finish that. There's like some fillers I gotta go pick up in order to get that whole story, but I believe this is the start of something new, because this isn't part of the Shadow Wars. So, and I'm liking what Williams is, I don't know, it's something about the way he's playing Batman I like, so. Plus, y'all know I'm a Batman fan. Next up, Tom King, Batman Killing Time. I haven't even read #1 yet. and you can see we're on issue number 4 now. So I hope it's good. I've heard good things about it. We'll see. I mean, like I said in the previous video, I'm a bulk reader. I like to get them all. If it's something like this one-shot story, I like to get them all, read them, cause you know, boom, boom. Next up, this I'm loving. Dark Knight Steel, medieval DC. That's what it is. Yeah, knights. They're knights. They're kings. They're queens. They're archers. They're jesters. This is by what's his name? Tom Taylor. Almost went blank on it. He's the one who did Deceased. So if you like Deceased, these kind of other world stories, you'll like this. Dune, The Waters. Oh wait, what was that? The Waters of Canely. I probably said that wrong, but this one is about, oh my god, what's his name? Gurney. The first one was about Gurney. So this is issue number 2 of that run. I think the previous run was like Tales of Atreides or something, which was really good. It kind of gave us the story of Duke Leto. And like him as a kid. So this is about Gurney. This takes place after the Harkonnen and they attacked them on Arrakis. So Gurney's out on his own adventure trying to get revenge for what happened to the Duke. So pretty interesting. If you're a Dune fan, I would say check it out. If you're a hardcore Dune fan, you might be like, nah, I don't care. I didn't think I was gonna be getting this. Flashpoint Beyond. It's got Psycho Pirate on the front. I went back and picked up all the other ones because I was like, let's see what this is. What's this about? It's a Batman. It's Thomas Wayne Batman. What issue is this? I feel like it's issue number 2. I think the first, it was like a issue 0 kind of like laying the foundation of what's gonna happen. One was him trying to be like, it was Thomas Wayne being like, I shouldn't exist. You know, they came and fixed, like, you know, whatever happened in Flashpoint happened. It was supposed to go back to normal, which is like, I shouldn't exist. He does. He's trying to figure out why he exists. So I'm stuck. Help. Next up, you all know I'm a Thor fan. I got, this is a variant cover. Had to get this by Peach. I love her covers. And she did a Jane cover. I think there's only 3 issues of this, maybe 4, I don't know. But Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Mighty Thor. I love that run. So, and I think they're doing this because of, they probably put this out because of the movies coming out in a couple weeks. I think June 1st, first weekend of July maybe, I think, or the 9th, July 9th. Go see Thor: Love and Thunder. We might even do a review about it. But yeah, I don't know what this is about. I don't know what stories they can tell. I mean, they can tell a bunch, but it's kind of weird because she became Valkyrie. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. So let's see. Next up for June 8th, we got Nubia. I'm behind. That's all I can say. I didn't read the Amazon thing, the cross event, where it was like Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl, Nubia, and like I think it was Trials of the Amazon. I have them all. I just gotta sit down and read it. Matter of fact, I might do it today after filming this. Like I said before that last issue, I'm a Thor fan. So look at that, Thor is Hulk. I don't even know what this could be about. I didn't read the last one. I'm behind. I love that word. I'm behind, but I love catching up. So I think this is a pretty dope cover, and if it's any hint of what's going on in this issue or what's to come, I'm on board. Here's a classic one for you all. Oblivion Song. Yes, I have been reading this one since day 1, and it feels like we should be on issue 190, but we're not. We're on issue 36. I'll tell you why I picked this up, or why I read this. I didn't get into the Walking Dead comics. I knew about them. I have some of the graphic novel, the collector trades or whatever, but it just didn't have that feel for me because like people knew about it. I was like, oh, Nick's Kirkman comic he puts out, I want to be there from number 1 all the way to the end. So that's why I picked this one up on day 1, or issue 1 on day 1, and I've been with it ever since. I love the story. I love what they're doing. I love the otherworldly stuff. Like, you know, we're going between 2 different universes, well, our universe and another universe. The aliens, if there are aliens, are weird. I love them. I like that design. It's just, it's like We've seen the bubblehead aliens with the big eyes. So, nope, I'm getting barked at for Boney. I like Oblivion Song. It's a interesting story. It's kind of, pick it up. It's a good, if you can find the trades of this, get issue or volume 1. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm recommending this one. It's fun. It's can be a quick read too, so not mad at that. All right, so you guys heard my complaints. I don't even know what issue this is. Issue 13. I think the last one was obviously 12, but I don't know if I showed it. I think I did. Another one I'm stuck on. I'm just here for it at this point. I'm not loving it anymore. I don't even know what the story is at this point. I'm gonna stop hitting the table because I'm getting frustrated with this issue. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Time before time. Last up for June 8th. I think I read that first issue. I loved it. Scotty Young. It's Twig issue number 2. It's cute, it's fun. I'm a sucker for adventure. Like what's that, what do you call that? Upcoming growing up story, or whatever. And it has lore that we haven't seen, like a history to it. I love it. I might read this one right after I turn this camera off. I'm really digging this. I love the artwork. It's cute, it's bubbly. I got nothing. I go pick this up. I like this. This is a good comic. That was 2 weeks of comics for you all. I know it was a lot. Stick with me. Took me a minute, but we got it. My phone just went off. I should have it off. June 1st was a good week. There's a lot to read in there. There's a lot to read this week. You guys have been awesome. Keep reading. Go pick up some comics. Go visit your local comic shop. Mine is Wizard Wagon. I got another one down the street I go to. I think it's Fantasy Shop. They're awesome there too. There's a bunch of them. They're out there. If you want to read comics, want to get into stuff. They're not all superhero stories, I'll tell you that. I'm working on a comic myself. Well, early stages of a couple of them, actually. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here. Like I said earlier in this video, like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts, comments down below. Got some cool stuff coming up for you. I don't know if you guys saw our recent unboxing. Check that video out, which will pop up right here or here. See you guys next week. And what do I normally say? Oh, I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye.